Now, it is important to add here that the demolition drive is not over with. There is a proper schedule of the Municipal Corporation of Delhi. And let's take a look. Where is the next demolition expected to take place by the Municipal Corporation of Delhi? Tomorrow, it is going to be the posh New Friends Colony area, and the areas around it that are illegal and unauthorized, that will be pulled down by the bulldozers of the MCD. The day after, another posh area, Meherchand Market, which is Lodi Road, and near the Khan Market area, the Lodi Colony, if there are any illegal unauthorized areas, they will be demolished on 11th May. On 12th May, near the ISKCON Temple Road, where there is a lot of clusters, there is a lot of traffic, mainly because of the encroachments on the road. In the Amar Colony, 12th May, MCD is set to roll the bulldozers. And again, they will return to nearby areas of Kalindi Kunj, which is close to Shaheen Bagh, on 13th of May. So it is a full-fledged plan of the Delhi Municipal Corporation to ensure that any illegal unauthorized constructions will be done away with. So now let's have some question and answers and a discussion on what exactly happened today at the Shaheen Bagh. I'm joined both by the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party today. From the BJP, spokesperson Nupur Sharma is joining me, while from the Aam Aadmi Party, Captain Shalini Singh. Let's begin with you, Nupur, because it is a BJP-led Municipal Corporation of Delhi. What was the MCD thinking today, Nupur? It was such an important day. It was an anti-encroachment drive to set out a strong message. And yet, the bulldozer comes amid a maximum as possible Delhi police force, demolishes nothing, maximum an iron pillar, and then vanishes into thin air.
Good evening, Pooja, to you, to the co-panelists, and also to your viewers. No, untrue. I don't think you paid attention to what the Commissioner said in his press conference. He announced that the deep demolition drive will continue. Rather, the rightful question is, for all those who are saying there is no encroachment, for example, the MLA from the Aam Aadmi Party, pray tell us, if there was no encroachment, what were you protesting against? What was this drama all about? Lying on the roads right in front of the bulldozer that let the bulldozer pass through us before it reaches the illegal encroachment? This is not how you can stall the law, and this is precisely why there is a case which has been registered against people like Mr. Amanatullah Khan, because he was perhaps leading a mob which was, hell-bent on ensuring that we are not going to allow this to happen. Now, interestingly, thankfully, the Honorable Supreme Court, much like last time...
Nupur, as we are speaking about it, I will just interrupt you there. I'm getting a big update from our reporters. There's a breaking coming in, and it's similar to what you're saying. Let's take a look at that. The South Delhi Municipal Mayor has now filed a complaint against Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah Khan and his supporters who were here in Shaheen Bagh while the demolition drive was on for interfering in today's demolition and anti-encroachment drive that was being carried out by the SDMC officials in Shaheen Bagh. This complaint has been filed at the Shaheen Bagh police station. Remember, this is definitely escalating now, and the BJP is definitely going to ensure, as Nupur Sharma from the BJP also mentioned it here. So let's take that question to Captain Shalini Singh. Captain, while the demolition drive was taking place, Amanatullah Khan arrives very strong, very defiant, with his supporters cheering and sloganeering. I was here, I spoke to him, and he categorically told me that he's here to stop the drive. Eventually, nothing was demolished, and he was victorious as it appeared. But should an MLA be landing up like that, for which is basically a clear anti-encroachment drive? Shalini.
But see, we are very glad that finally MCD woke up, the BJP-led MCD woke up that there is encroachment all over Delhi and going from Jahangirpuri to Shaheen Bagh, and then in past 15 years they did not realize that there is encroachment and they should do it, and suddenly when there is only a week left for their tenure of MCD to get over, they suddenly go with this bulldozer rampage drive everywhere. And now the question coming is that Amanatullah Khan went there, he is MLA of that area, and he was standing with the people of that area, because something which is not done in a planned way, something which is not done in the manner which it is supposed to be done, these things are only done by BJP to settle a political vendetta. They are just trying to create differences, religious differences, or communal
Shalini,
violence.
that if there are illegal constructions that need to be demolished?
Definitely, they should do it. I'm not saying that they should not do illegal. They should not remove encroachments. But why suddenly now? Why not in past 15 years? And now my very important question to BJP and MCD mayors and councillors is that when the encroachment was being done, where were they? Why in the first place this encroachment happened? So they took some money, they took some bribe, or whatever corruption was there. That is why this encroachment existed, and now suddenly now they realize that no,
Nupur, that's a very strong charge, saying not only is this a vendetta by the BJP, if there were encroachments all these years, it is the money that was taken by the MCD, that is led by the BJP. Your netas were taking money. Nupur.
Pooja, I would consider her questions and charges strong if they were actually founded, backed with any kind of research and information. First and foremost, you asked the question, what was MCD doing for 15 years? Well, madam, what was the Aam Aadmi Party doing when the MCD rather went and shut down expensive shops in posh areas like Defence Colony A Block Market? Do you remember? This happened in December 2017.
So suddenly, why
Allow
suddenly
me.
you guys
Pooja,
are
I did not interrupt.
So it is a debate. No, you did not interrupt. I also did not.
Shalini, let's hear. Shalini, let's hear Nupur. I'll come back to you. I'll give you time.
Sure.
Yes, it's a debate. It's not a shouting match. Please,
Okay, please go ahead.
Please. What were you doing? Living under a rock? Perhaps you don't even remember that many posh areas, including those which do not come under MCD, for example, Khan Market, their shops were sealed, including in Defence Colony, including in Meherchand Market, including in Lodi Colony Market. Perhaps you've forgotten. There were no elections around that time. So your lip service today, 1 week to go. Well, I'll tell you what, since January 2022 itself, 40 plus demolition drives have happened. You perhaps are looking for religion in these only in the past 2 demolition drives because the tenure is about to get over. Notwithstanding that the delimitation bill is already pending, God knows when the MCD elections will happen in the future. But you certainly are looking for religion. Why? Because you landed up today. And before you ask what are the MCD BJP councillors are doing, I want to educate you. In the instant case in Shaheen Bagh, the councillor is from Aam Aadmi Party. I can also ask you, what were the MCD councillors from the Aam Aadmi Party doing for the past 5 years? What were they doing when many demolition drives happened in the past?
You respond to that?
Yeah.
Yes. Because it's important to understand here, unlike in Jahangirpuri where the demolition drive did take place as it was supposed to be, there was no MLA MP landing up right there to stop the work. Amanatullah Khan was here and he was here with his supporters.
See, why but Amanatullah Khan will not be there? First, my question is that why he being there is being opposed? He is standing there with his people, with the local people. Why will he not stand? The people who, he is the area MLA. So now BJP is having a problem why Amanatullah Khan went. If he will not go, then they will say nobody from Aam Aadmi Party went. So now this is their politics that they are best doing at. So they are just creating lot of nuisance in this city, in this country by this, all the things which they are just doing. They only knows, God knows what their plan is, what in since 2014 their government is there. Now from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, wherever they are creating nonsense. Wherever they are not, they are creating nuisance there also. They are not doing anything. They're just not doing anything. She was educating me and she's saying, okay, our councillor is there. So wherever is your encroachment, have you followed a proper process? Have you given notices? If you remember what they did in Jahangirpuri, there was no notice, no prior intimation. So the same thing they have done today. So I think Bulldozer should be declared the national vehicle by BJP till the time they are in center, and they should start moving. Each and every BJP leader should start moving in Bulldozer, because they don't plan that what encroachment they have to remove. They just get up one morning and okay, today we will.
Nupur, here's my question. You respond. Nupur, you respond, but I have a question. Shalini, let her respond. My question is this. Today, when at Shaheen Bagh, there's this massive police force, there's media presence, and when a bulldozer arrives, unlike Jahangirpuri, goes away without demolishing anything, it does gives benefit of doubt to an Amanatullah Khan who can say, I told you there was nothing illegal, even if there is an illegal, unauthorized constructions in the area. Now that boost has gone to the Aam Aadmi Party.
Well, untrue, Pooja. If that was the case, the commissioner at his 3 PM press conference wouldn't have announced that there's going to be a deep encroachment demolition drive. and the case registered against the instant MLA. But I'm glad about one thing, that the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson today has accepted that an Aam Aadmi Party MLA, namely Amanatullah Khan, is the leader of people who indulge in illegal activities, because we are debating...
Sorry, madam, sorry.
You know, Pooja, I did not heckle her.
So, you can't speak just
You know, Pooja, you have to allow me, otherwise I'm not going to allow her to debate.
Let's hear what Shalini... Okay.
No, allow me to finish. Allow me to finish, Pooja.
Okay, let's
allow me to
hear
finish.
Okay.
Allow me to finish.
Shalini,
Otherwise, I will not allow her to debate at all after this.
Let's give Nupur 30 seconds.
I will not allow her to speak after this. I promise you this much.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this is not the way to debate. She's known facts.
You get 30 seconds.
Zero knowledge of
please
law.
respond.
And
please
I will
respond.
have to.
I go to
I will have to now educate her further. She's debating
Go
on
ahead.
the MCD without ever having read what the Delhi Municipal Corporation Act 1957 says. Madam, I urge you, read section 323, sub provision A and sub provision B. आपकी पूरी जिंदगी उजागर हो जाएगी आज ही आज में. What did you argue? Without notice, how can you demolish encroachment? Well, that section itself allows the commissioner to demolish without notice. You know, next time, Pooja, I hope you will call a senior person who will know what he or she is debating on. No, seriously, then you read up and come.
Shalini, go ahead. Shalini, when it's on public land, if it's an encroachment on public land, then a notice is not usually required. Okay, now let her respond. Okay.
Now she's trying to make,
fair
first
point.
of all,
Nupur, Shalini, go ahead. Shalini, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going ahead. And if she wants, she can heckle me. They are best at doing that. First of all, she tried to add a statement to my line.
You are known facts. Don't blame me for your wrongs. Do not blame me for your wrongs, madam. I would urge you. It doesn't behave well. You write captain in front of your name. I am talking to you with
Nupur, let her respond. Nupur, let the Aam Aadmi Party
that.
spokesperson respond.
I will let
Women, this is not how we can have the debate. Let's hear it. Nupur, let's hear. Nupur, I heard your point.
She should educate herself. In the democracy, in our constitution, we have a right to shelter.
Okay, Shalini, let's not get personal. Let's not call each other names like that. You go ahead and you're defending Amanatullah despite now there's a complaint that has been filed against him. Why do you think that at this point you're calling names to a party where the party says, well, you know, we are trying to only ensure unauthorized constructions are going to be down? Why do you think today MCD was caught on the wrong foot?
You're asking me?
Shalini.
Sorry, can you come again?
Yes. Why do you think today MCD was caught on the wrong foot?
See, had they been doing the right thing, why did they come back? And why people protested, why people were there? In a debate, I was just doing a debate before this, the BJP spokesperson said that we are trying to remove Bangladeshis and Rohingyas. So we are doing that. And then she corrected her statement, no, we are just doing removal of encroachment, and we don't know who is Hindu and who is Bangladeshi. So they just don't know what they have to speak and what they have to do. What they are doing is just to कहते हैं पूरा माहौल खराब करना. This is what exactly they are doing. And if you are so sure of your encroachment drive that has to be done, then you shouldn't have returned today without doing it. Why did you not do? You were doing it in Jahangirpur. You should have done it here. The people protest, people standing on.
But aaj to kiya na, Shalini. Let it. Okay, it came late. It came late. We can look at the bribe chart. But the fact is, if there was demolition to be done, it happened today. देर से आए दुरुस्त आए ना, शालिनी.
15 साल में क्यों नहीं आए और होने क्यों दिया, ये भी तो बताइए. देर आए दुरुस्त नहीं आए, जाते जाते कितने और पैसे खा ले,
Nupur,
और जल्दी अपने जेबों को भर ले.
Nupur, but that's a fair point. That's a fair question that is being asked. That, you know, if the colony has come up in so many years, why has that not been demolished in the first place? Why come much later? Nupur, answer that.
Pooja, you yourself have been showing. There have been multiple demolition drives, there have been multiple press conferences by commissioners and councillors alike, by mayors alike, that we have undertaken as many demolition drives. Please tell me why only during Jahangirpuri and Shaheen Bagh did Aam Aadmi Party jump the bandwagon? What were they doing in this January or December last year or December 2017 when posh areas were being demolished? Were they sleeping? I'll tell you the reality of Aam Aadmi Party. A party which boasts of people like Tahir Hussain, Ansar,
Nisha Singh and such rioters and dangais and atangwadis is most certainly going to look for some kind of religion in any action there might be. I want to thank your channel, the Honorable Supreme Court, Pooja. The Honorable Supreme Court, both during Jahangirpuri and Shaheen Bagh, has flatly refused to stay the demolition drive of illegal encroaching property. My question simply to my Aam Aadmi counterpart is this: what were your councillors doing? And for that matter, Pooja, Arvind Kejriwal grabbed power by saying I have 390 pages worth of evidence against Sheila Dikshit. Do you know not a single FIR was registered against her even in her lifetime?
Nupur, let Shalini respond. Okay, Shalini, you go ahead and respond. And to what Nupur has said, are you looking for religion-specific localities to give out a message that this is against one community, one religion-specific place?
Thank you for this question, Pooja. This is done by BJP. They are doing this religion-specific politics to create communal rivalry in this entire country. When they did this in Jahangirpuri, Hindus and Muslims came out together that we have been staying together as family, as friends, but there has been no problem. But BJP is trying to sow such seeds in the country, and exactly what they are doing is targeting those locations and trying to create confusion. And if they want to do such kind of encroachment drive that they have to bulldoze, they should know what is the process, what is the procedure, and we will keep asking why not in 15 years.
Nupur, let's take some final questions now. Nupur, to what Aam Aadmi Party has been alleging and Amanatullah has been alleging, is this a political tool that MCD is being used as by the BJP against Aam Aadmi Party, for example, and maybe as they are alleging as the religion-specific communities? Nupur, go ahead.
No, I think, by repeating the same thing 5 times over in all her interventions, nothing new actually came out of the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson, Pooja. I was waiting to be enlightened that something new will come, fact-wise or law-wise. The fact simply is this: she had no answer to give. Where was the Aam Aadmi Party when the demolition drive was being carried out in, say, posh localities, or say localities they do not actually attach to a religious minority per se? Why only now? I'll give you the answer, Pooja. Simply because they are looking at some kind of opening in the upcoming now due MCD elections. That's why the Aam Aadmi Party, you will never find when a 300-year-old Prachin Mandir will be fallen in Rajgarh and Alwar in Rajasthan, or a Ram Dwar door will be fallen outside Salarsal Balaji Mandir, or say in a Malviya Nagar when a demolition encroachment drive will be taken down, or in a defense colony,
So then let's, Shalini, I will give the final question to you as well, what you want to say. And do you think today, Nupur, fair enough. And Shalini, do you think today what Amanatullah has done and what I saw him as, he appeared to have become a hero because suddenly he had a smile on his face when the bulldozer went? Do you think this is going to be Aam Aadmi politics, that every time the demolition drive takes place, if there's an Aam Aadmi Party MLA, they will come on location, and to you, according to you, that it will be with the supporters and the people?
See, so I will give a last closing remark that what Nupur Sharma was just saying, that she couldn't find anything from me. See, the simple thing is that what they are trying to say is, because of Aam Aadmi Party, this bulldozer thing or this encroachment thing did not happen today, or Amanatullah Khan is responsible. If they are so sure of the things, they could have done it. They are sitting in center, they are sitting in MCD.
That's
what
why
they
the
are
case
doing
was
is they are doing
registered.
a political
What is your logic?
and they are very sure. So
it's because of Amanatullah Khan, the demolition drive, because of the appeal failed, the demolition drive did not go through. That's why the case has been registered against him. What is your point?
All right, that is all the time I have for. That is all the time I have for. I really want to thank Captain Shalini Singh of the Aam Aadmi Party and Nupur Sharma of the Bharatiya Janata Party for making this point, because today it was about a political face-off, even though it was not much about the demolition in Shaheen Bagh. I thank both these women, fiery women with fiery targets and responses as well. Thank you so much for joining me on this discussion at 6 p.m. Prime.